It's a open source, freely available on internet, and it's a cross platform IDE. Okay, so let's start. So just go on the file, click on new, and then click a project, then click on the console applications, then choose your whatever language you want to use, either C or C++. Most of both will work in the similar manner. Let's choose the C. Then specify here any project title. Let's assume demo while. Then folder to create project is means it will be stored in the D drive, and this will be the path of our project. Click on the next and keep all these things are by default and finish the project. So now you can see in the project tree there is your main header file. This is your main.c. okay, and at this point now you can see this one tool. By using this button you can build your project. It means you can compile and build, and by using this one green buttons you can run your project. Okay, so this is your program output, hello world, as you can notice now. So now we want to play with the while loop, and we want to use some character related functions. So I am just trying to write a program in which we can read a string up to a character. Let's assume we want to end our string at capital N. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to read all the characters entered by user up to N. N means capital N. Okay, so I had created here char ch and a array str. This is my character array, and let's assume the size of it is 1000 or 100, which one is required. Okay, as you want you can create the size, and let's assume here is a variable, and this variable is, let's assume count, and initially the value of this variable is 0. Okay, so now our logic is whenever our character will be equivalent to capital N, we will stop. Okay, otherwise what we will do, we will read a character in our ch and we will put into the str. It means is string. So let's read character first. So by using character handling function, as I taught you in the last, using getChar function here, and then now this is the time to compare. So I want to compare my ch should not equivalent to N. So while, and then ch, it means my character is not equal to whatever you want to mention, like I want to mention here capital N. Okay, so this loop will be executed till I will not press capital N. Okay, so whatever I retrieved in ch I want to assign to str. So I am using str, and the index for str I am using here count, and then assign this char into str. Great. Now again read the character in ch, because whatever you have in your ch you assign to the string. Now again read by using again the same functions getChar, and now what you have to do, you have to increase your count variable. So just increase the count variable by +1. Okay, so now at this point I just want to see how many characters you had entered. So let's assume I want to display number of characters in string, and you know very well we have to use for string is for integer is %d format specified, and I want to display here count, nothing else. So this is a simple program. In this line I had created one character variable and a character array. In this line I had created one integer variable. By using this line I am reading a character from the keyboard, then I am going to compare if my ch is not equal to N. Okay, sometimes user use this thing because they assume this ch should not equivalent to N, but at this position ch will read a garbage value. So if this garbage value will be capital N, it means your loop will be false. So for the sake of problems, or you can say to avoid the errors, you have to just read before your while loop once. Now let's see the output. Build the program, and there is no error, so just run the program. So at the run of program, it requires, because we didn't print any message here, so it requires characters. So let's assume I am going to enter here my name Ravi, then Kumar, then caps N. Okay, then anything you will write here, it will not going to read. Okay, so now you can see number of character in a string is 11. It means RAVI is 4 character, then space is 5th, then Kumar is 5, it means 10, and then again space is 11. You can check again the same program output. Just see SUNIL, and then I print here capital N and just enter. So you can see it will count only the initial 5 characters. Okay, and it will not read after N. I am using here getchar, and as you know, we have to getchar is a buffering function, and we have to press enter. If you will use like getch, just see what will happen now. If you will use getch, again compile the program, build the program, and run the program. Now just notice the output. I am writing here Ravi. Okay, I am using this one getch because it's a non-echoing function, and now I press here capital N. So you can notice RAVI is the number of characters of 4. Because it's a non-echoing function, that's why it is not showing to you anything. Let's just do this program by using getche. Now again compile, again run, and now just see the output RAVI, and whenever I pressed capital N, it will automatically stopped, and number of character in string is 4. Okay, now just play with while loop. How you can play with while loop? Can you read this character inside this while loop? And I'm trying to like ch, I'm trying to read by using getche. Okay, so this is the reading, and just close this bracket, and then again the same logic I want to apply here. So let's see what will happen now. What I had done only, I am reading within the while loop. I think you never notice such kind of thing, but let's see what will happen. Now again I am going to enter here RAVI, and with capital N it will stop the, and number of character in a string is 2. So there is something error. I have to check. Oh my god, because I am using this one now. Oh, that's why I am using this one, because getch is 2 times, so 2 times within the loop and 2 times in the body of loop. So I have to remove from here. Now again I am going to check, and just see what will happen this time. Ravi and capital N. Okay, now output is okay. Number of character is 4. Okay, so you had noticed we can read within the expression syntax, or you can say in a condition bracket. Okay, now just see one important thing. Can we reduce this ch? Yes or no? I think we can do. Just use here str and use this count. Okay, this count. So what you had noticed, now we are not going to use ch, any character we are not using. We are directly storing value into str, and count initial value is what? 0. So it will increase the count here. Now again I am going to check the program, just observe the output, and this time I am going to enter here Sunil with capital N. So number of character is 5 in Sunil. I think you understand what I had done. I just removed here ch. Now can I increment this? because count plus plus it means a postfix notations, and this will increase after operation complete. So can I do this? If I can do this, then you can say what is the use of this, and if there is no use of this, then what is the use of this loop? Yes or no? So what should I do? Can I write here semicolon? Is this possible? This is basically known as cheating with while loop. Is this possible? Just think and try it. Okay, now I am going to again build the program. There is no error, and again run the program. Let's assume I am writing here India, INDIA, and I write here capital N. Now you can notice the number of characters are 6. Okay, there is only a little bit problem because this loop will be executed completely. It means whenever you enter this capital N, it will also increase the value of count. It means what we have to write here, we have to handle the situation properly. It means it will print one character more. Actually we don't want to consider capital N. So now for the number of character, exact number of character, if you would like to see, then you have to write here count minus 1. Now just observe the output, what will happen. Now again I am going to write here INDIA, India, and with capital N. So now you can notice number of character in a string is 5. Now my task is I also want to display whatever I retrieved from user. So now I can apply here a simple for loop, and in this simple for loop I also want to declare here one another variable. This variable is I, and I want to initialize this variable equal to 0. And now I want to write here I think I had initialized here, but in for loop we can initialize within the loop also. So the value of I 0, I should be less than equal to count minus 1 and I plus plus. Okay, and now I am going to display whatever I retrieved. So I am using character handling functions like putchar, which I couldn't show you in my last example. So just see here I, okay, and just notice what will be the output. Putchar, just compile the India with caps N. So number of characters are 5 and your string is India. I think you can notice here. Even we can put here one another printf. You had inserted or your string is, okay. Just see the effect of this. India. Number of characters are 5 and you had inserted India. So if you observed that kind of line, generally we never saw in any kind of book, but this can be done within while loop. We can do all the operations. Even I am initializing this str, even I am increasing the index, even I am reading also characters. And if you had noticed, I am also comparing this reading character with the caps N, and even if you had noticed, I am also putting the semicolon. So this is all about how you can cheat with while loop. This concept is basically known as play the game with while loop. Even student also thinking that sir, while loop is playing with us, what you are talking about. So this is the playing game with while loop. You can cheat also while loop. Thank you very much.